Friends, the title of this video is The Bright Side of Fundamentalism. And as a reminder, even though I'm not the official spokesman for the ministry of J. Frank Norris, I am the author of the J. Frank Norris Historical Society. When understood in full and fair context, the term fundamentalism, used in a religious frame of reference, will outshine the relics of time. But the voices of confusion will not be silenced long enough to permit a clear and clarion call to be heard, and thus a full explanation of what fundamentalism is all about. The message of the redemptive story is both simple and sublime. It began in the Garden of Eden and has remained unchanged from day one. The shame and despair so vividly expressed in that act of disobedience has now been supplanted by a mixture of paganism and shadowy emotionalism. The concept of self-righteousness is so ingrained in the human nature that the simplistic plan of salvation is lost in the maze of religious rhetoric. The bedrock principle and the heart and soul of fundamentalism is found in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 18, verses 9 through 14. I would that all who view this video would refer to that passage and catch a glimpse of its real meaning. And I am quoting from the words of the publican, not Republican, but a publican who was a professed sinner. He said, "Lord, be merciful to me, a sinner." Friends, that's a phenomenal statement. And it's the real sinner's prayer. And it's the heart and soul of fundamentalism. Now let me inject something that might be a little bit unusual. And it's this. A strange phenomenon is at this present time being enacted around the world. I speak of the Islamic practice of a call to prayer 5 times each day. Now please don't misunderstand me or mistake what I'm about to say. And it's this. This symbolic gesture is worthy of taking notice of its original intent. And friends, I am a student of world history and quite cognizant that indeed Islamicism is a force to be reckoned with. But symbolic lessons can be learned from even the Islamic faith. That sinner's prayer, when uttered from a broken and contrite heart, will not go unheard from a merciful God in heaven. That sentence needs repeating and repeated over and over. A sinner's prayer will not go unheard, even those of the Islamic faith, if it's prayed from the sincerity of the heart. And who is able to judge the heart of another man? I am not, and I know of no other person that can. And fundamentalism, at its core, does not take that position. So when you hear derisive comments of fundamental dogma in which critics try to attach to fundamentalism, you are only hearing half-truths. Friends, I want you to listen to this song, which in essence is in brief summary, just what I have just alluded to. Listen as we sing together. Sinners, Jesus will receive. Jesus will receive. Sound the word of grace to all, through the heavenly pathway lead. All who live or all who fall, sing it o'er and o'er again. Christ receive a sinful man. Make the message clear and plain. Christ receive a sinful man. Jesus said, when you see all these things come to pass, look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. May God bless each one. God bless the United States of America.